side of things. They love to complain and rarely offer a solution. Having a whiner around makes everyone miserable. There are the loose cannons. These people have a short fuse and lose control when things don't go their way. They don't like to compromise, and they don't think, they just react. And finally, there are the "it's not my problem" people. Let someone else do it is their motto. They're the last ones to own up to their mistake. With all of these attitudes out there, no wonder it's hard to stay positive. Occasional fears or feelings of inadequacy are a normal part of life, something to deal with and overcome. Tension, stress, fatigue, any of these can trigger negative thoughts and emotions. Thinking negatively under stress is commonplace, but sometimes fear can get in the way of what you want to accomplish, whether it's in school or in your career. People are so worried about failing that their fear paralyzes them, draining the energy they might otherwise use to move and grow. We simply must learn to be positive thinkers. Today I will explain to you the benefits of positive thinking and share with you the steps to achieving this positive attitude. First, you may wonder, how can a positive attitude really help you? Mostly, a positive attitude is healthier, both mentally and physically. Peta Pinson says that negative attitudes cut across all employee performance levels. One illness that negative thinking causes is depression. A woman diagnosed with MS started blaming herself for her disease. She began to judge herself for not doing enough to help her. She became severely depressed. She got help and turned her life around. She started thinking positive, visualizing healthy selves, and reciting affirmations. She turned her attitude completely around. In the January 1996 issue of the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, researchers from the University of Kentucky in Lexington reported on how positive and negative feelings could affect the immune system of law students. And those who were situational optimists, who had an upbeat, positive attitude when faced with a challenge or crisis, had relatively strong immune systems. In fact, in one measurement of immunity, the level of T cells rose by 13% when the situational optimists were faced with a challenge, but dropped by 3% with the situational pessimists. Another benefit found on positive thinking was found in managing postoperative pain. And the June 1996 issue of Prevention states that in a recent British study, 26 people facing gastrointestinal surgery listened to an audio tape that played positive messages about recovery. During recovery, these people said that they felt less pain and requested less pain medication than did 25 people who listened to a tape about the hospital before going under the knife. And of course, having a positive attitude will make you happier, not to mention the people we associate with, too. It is obvious the benefits of positive thinking are great. So how does one change one's attitude? Richard Nelson Bowles of What Color's Your Parachute says that the best place to start your plan is by understanding yourself. Ask yourself, what are my goals, my dreams? As today's career scene keeps changing, we need to master self-confidence to move and grow along with it. Everyone talks a good game, but the winner goes out and does something. Individuals with a positive attitude believe that they have within themselves the ability to do anything. Positive thinking is just the beginning. The positive action is important for personal satisfaction. There are some concrete steps you can take right now to bring positive psychology into your life. One key to human happiness is loving your everyday profession. Second, when you're irritated or terrified, focus on something positive. Next, laugh it up. Dr. Dacre Keltner, Ph.D., Associate Professor of Psychology from the University of California, states that laughter is a healthy mechanism. It allows you to disassociate yourself from the event so that you can engage in more healthful and social emotions. Fourth, do a good deed. When you do a good deed, you experience an emotion called elevation. If you see someone help others, show gratitude, behave honorably, or act heroically, this can trigger elevation, says Jonathan Haidt. He says that elevation makes people more open and loving towards others. He says it makes people feel better about humanity. Some other steps you can take to become a positive thinker are to know your strengths, set goals, recognize and accept your mistakes, be willing to learn, and do what needs to be done rather than just plan. As I have shown you, there are many benefits to becoming a positive thinker, and many steps to achieving this. But it may not be easy. These days, we're bombarded by negative messages. Television, radio, newsprint, and now via the internet as well. The world can be a cruel place. There's crime, unhappiness, and disease. But the world can be a wonderful place. There's love, compassion, and joy. Both scenarios exist and will affect us in our lives. Quite honestly, attitude is a major factor. The difference between optimism and pessimism. Is the glass half full or half empty? It's not easy to remain positive at all times, but studies suggest that if you're a truly spiritual person, you will and are able to welcome all events into your life, viewing them as a positive learning experience. But what happens when that learning experience hits home and comes crashing down into our lives? I don't mean to sound negative, but what I'm trying to say is that we are not perfect. We are human. Negative things can and will probably happen to us at some point in our life. We may feel like we have a huge mountain to climb, just like the little Anjanette could. But your attitude can make the difference. You can turn that mountain into a hill. I'd like to leave you today with one final thought.
Remember your junior high days? All those new experiences? Organized sports, classes with more than one teacher, and school dance? For some people, getting a date to the school dance takes more courage than they can muster.
Night Dreams by Ken Bradbury. Man, oh man, 2 days. 2 days and it's gonna happen. Everyone said but me. I know they're all talking about me. Just think, the only 8th grade boy without a date to the junior high dance. Nearly all the good ones are already taken. Except for her. She's probably turned down every other guy. Man, why do I have to be such a dork? Just once. Why couldn't I be the one to get a date with her? Head cheerleader, cutest girl in junior high? Why do I have to be such a dork? Guys in the old days, they had it made. Guys like pirates. All they had to do was swoop in, scoop up a girl, floating free over the bounding main. Sword in one hand, trusty tavern in the other. Wonder what that is, anyway. Sailing over the salty seas.
Hardy har har, me mateys. Walk the bloody plank and give the sharks some supper while I set my eyes on the bloody seas for a fair maiden. Aha! Looky there, off in the distance. I do believe I see a fair maiden held captive.
Oh, help, help, woe is me!
Egad, she's closer than I thought.
Oh, help, help! Is there anyone in bloody seas who could rescue this fair?
Just fair.
Okay, fantastic, young, beautiful, and very modest maiden.
Hardy har har, she must be speaking of me. Black Bradley, bravest ferret that ever sailed with sword and tavern.
What's the tavern?
Don't interrupt. This is great. Avast ye lovers. Black Bradley will save the fair, fantastic young thing.
Oh, help, help, woe is me! Can anyone save me from having to walk this bloody plank?
Black Bradley draws his fearsome sword, holds tight his trusty tavern, and
You better throw it away if you don't know what it is. You might hurt yourself.
he throws his tavern into the wind. He jumps aboard the Jolly Roger. He thrusts at their gibbets. He drinks from their helmets.
Meanwhile, back the plank!
Ah, yes, the fair,
Just fair.
fantastic maiden calls him.
She's gonna call him more than that if he doesn't come over here and save her.
Blackbeard, prepare to meet your doom. I am the greatest swordsman this side of the Bradsbury Main.
I don't care, it's Broadchest, Vermont. Those sharks look underfed.
Take that, Blackbeard, and that. On you do, take that, don't you? Look, an aircraft carrier. Aha! Eat hearty, lads.
Oh, I'm saved!
Indeed you are, my maiden. Now that I've saved you from certain doom, or at least an early suffering, won't you be my maiden at the King's Royal Junior High Dance?
Oh, Brian, you're such a dork!
I even get turned down when I'm making up the dialogue. Maybe I'm thinking too old. What would really appeal to her? Something new. Something punk. Bradley Jackson, king of rock and roll, sells records by the millions. Thousands of women screaming for him at every concert.
Oh, Bradley!
You know I love you, baby. It's more than I can take. So won't you hold me, baby? I go jumping away.
Oh, Bradley!
Now, after the concert, any of you little roadies want to meet me out back at the convention center, you just come on by.
Oh, Bradley!
My records are on sale in the lobby. Thank you very much.
Oh, Bradley, your albums, your CDs, your movies, your tapes, your books, your shirts.
You got class, Jake. Real class.
No, could I just
Name it, sweetie. I'll see what I can do.
Could I just have, I'm dying, the whole world would die if I could just.
Easy, baby. Clear your cuspid. What do you need? Say what?
Oh, look at that baby Bradley here.
Tell you what, I can do better than that. You see, over here at Studio 55, we got this great annual junior high dance. How would you like to be the date of the one and only Bradley Jackson?
Oh, Brian, you're such a dork!
Who am I kidding? She'd never go out with me. I mean, I'm not a knight in shining armor. A knight in shining armor? There it is, the castle of King Arthur. Only one knight may win the hand of the fair.
Fantastic!
Fantastic damsel. Well, ho, good Zeus, look at the young castle. Oh, how the banners do gently flow from her towering gables. 'Tis the day the king doth give the hand of his lovely daughter to the most noble knight.
Oh, Father, I had often thought of this fateful day. The winner of this tournament won my hand in marriage. My heart belongs to Sir Bradley. But at last, I see him not. Has this fearsome tiger turned the royal chicken? Has he? But wait, what's this? Yes, 'tis he, 'tis he.
'Tis I, 'tis I.
Tis.
Sure 'tis.
Oh, Sir Bradley, Sir Bradley.
Ho, Silver, she calls my name. Oh, how softly it trips over her dainty tongue. Ho, steed, her beauty beckons us onward. Fantastic damsel, could I have from but your hand a token to carry into battle?
A token? What do you think, I'm a video game?
No, a token. Something you held close to your heart to give me courage. Perhaps your kerchief?
Carry it with boldness. So what if my nose runs too?
I should carry it into battle.
No, Sir Bradley, you may the fates be with you. Sir Bradley mounts his trusty steed. And he charges! A hit! Sir Bradley's down! But wait, what's this? Yes! He rises again! And he mounts his trusty steed. And he charges! A great charge! A brilliant charge! A truly master's charge! But like tears, tunnels, jewels, tasteless, he lies still. Sir Bradley victorious! Come to me, my gallant knight. My hand is yours forever.
O most Eutachius in all the kingdoms, I ask not for your hand in marriage, but for merely one night of your presence at the Royal Junior High Camelot Dance.
Sir Bradley!
Yes, Fair Joseph?
Thou art such a dorcas!
I give up. I mean, if you can't win in your own daydreams, what's the use? What was on HBO Saturday?
Hi, Bryce.
Oh, hey, Julie.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, something's wrong.
It's the other guys. They know all the right moves, get all the right dates, always going steady. I'm just...
What?
I'm a nothing. I don't wear the right clothes. I don't do my hair the right way. I don't have the right friends.
Shut up, Brian.
What?
Shut up a minute. But this stupid dance song, I've heard so many lines this past week. You're the only honest guy I've heard. Those cool moves, hair, clothes, they all make me sick. All violent and honest guy.
Really?
Do you have a date for the dance?
Well, I sort of...
The trick.
No.
Do you want to bet?
Do you know somebody who just doesn't seem to belong? They have a future, you don't. They seem too smart or too quiet. They don't look the same as you. Margot is the girl who stands out from the rest of her class, and they hate her for it in the story All Summer in a Day by Ray Bradbury. Ready? Ready. Now? Soon. Do the scientists really know? Will it happen today? Will it? Look, see for yourself. The children pressed to each other, peering out for a look at the hidden sun. It rained. It had been raining for 7 years. This was the way life was forever on the planet Venus. And this was the schoolroom of the children of the rocket men and women who had come to the reigning world to set up civilization and live out their lives. It's stopping! It's stopping! Yes! Margot stood apart from them, from these children who could never remember a time when there wasn't rain and rain and rain. They were all 9 years old, and if there had been a day 7 years ago, when the sun came out for an hour and showed itself to the stunned world, they could not recall. All day yesterday they had read in class about the sun, and they had written small stories or essays about it. I think the sun is a flower that blooms for just 1 hour. That was Margot's poem. Oh, you didn't write that. I did. But that was yesterday. Now the rain was slackening, and the children were crushed in the great thick windows. Where's teacher? She'll be back. She better hurry or we'll miss it. Margot stood alone, separate, staring at the rain and the loud wet world beyond the huge glass. What are you looking at? Said William. Margot said nothing.